World Series of Bowling 5 rolls on. The opening event is the PBA Cheetah Championship here in the exhibition hall at South Point Hotel, Casino and Spa in Vegas. Wes Malott, survivor in the opening match, now moves to face Hall of Famer Pete Weber. 2:14.208 winner for Malott, who got off to a slow start. And now Wes dialed in the second part of that game, going up against PDW. Wes opening back on that left lane. That's Pete's preferred plan. Point start. Wes came down on that knee kind of hard and strikes, but we know that he's dealt with that issue a lot.
Yeah, Wes and I talked about it. I have a little bit of experience having 3 knee surgeries, and you know, after you have surgery on your knee, rehab never ends. You'll never stop rehabbing a bad knee. Wes said he's got to get back in the gym and get back on the bike.
Doing some of the best bowling of his career, Pete Weber, semifinal. And Weber, some of the best bowling in majors, Randy.
Well, who can forget this magic moment?
That is right, I did it! That's number 5! Are you kidding me? That's right! Who do you think you are? I am!
Yes, you are. You're a 5-time US Open champion, and then this season, when all the big hook guys were lofting it over the left gutter cap, Weber comes out and just does what he does.
He knows to be aggressive.
Strike a piece. Weber now on the left lane. Tied for 3rd all time on the PBA Tour title list. And an opening double. Drives it home. And now Wes Malott takes occupancy of the right lane. All strikes here in the semifinal. Winner gets Parker Bone III for the title. Double for Malott.
Well, this is a big man, and he needs his legs for support. And you could see the lack of balance, or Wes's inability to post up a shot at the foul line, because there is so much upper body lean.
Wes said his physical and mental game is coming together, and his mind is getting to be where it needs to be. Drills the pocket. Turkey for Malott. He's lined up now.
I think it's just a testament to how talented he is. His knee is probably 70 or 80%. And he's still an animal and a force to be reckoned with out here. That evident by him capturing his first major, and probably the toughest major to win out here, the United States Open. Unless, of course, you're Pete Weber, as we take a look at his arsenal, using an IQ Tour Solid. He's got stronger stuff to go to, but he likes the IQ.
Pete Weber trying not to think about Player of the Year, but he said if I can snap off a Cheetah in a World Championship win, the membership is going to have to consider it. That's the one thing that's eluded this man's great career. And a turkey for Weber, matches Malott. All strikes here in the semifinal.
You know, the Cheetah oil pattern is not something that you would link Pete Weber to as far as success goes. But Pete's done a great job of working on keeping his hand a little bit more underneath the bowling ball to have it blend out this oil pattern. You know, we've known Pete for years as having so much axis rotation, but on this pattern, he has learned to keep his hand more underneath it, roll it more, and blend out the pattern.
This man has been winning on the PBA Tour for the better part of 3 decades. 4th frame, and down goes the forehand.
Who do you think you are? I am! Let's take a look at one of the greatest releases, if not the greatest release in the sport, and that open hand, that soft hand at the bottom. And you know what? When your touch is that good at release, the pins know it and they cooperate.
No. Half a chop.
Chop denied.
Malott to match him, fourth frame. Game on, 4-apiece.
Maybe he was just distracted by Clara. Because
it's a good possibility. It's a different environment, different opponent. And it was the opening 5-6 frames. He's dialing in, and now he's got his line, and he's in.
Did you see that sign? If Weber loses, we riot. Good thing there's a back door for you and I, my friend. All even through 4. Both players perfect through 4.
And a mixer. 7 goes right back at you.
This is what makes Cheetah so fun. High scores, lots of strikes, high energy. There's an old saying we used to use, Mike J, back in the 80s. Hit him thin and watch him spin. Can't believe I just dated myself like that, but I did.
Talk to Weber about bowling. Every week is a learning process, according to Pete. Balls, releases, even practice. Everything is a learning experience, even at his skill level. We're all strikes here in our semifinal match. And we're still all strikes. 5 apiece. You see that blue coloring out on the lanes. For the very first time, the PBA has added a dye to the oil to show the lane pattern. So you can see that 35-foot cheetah pattern.
You can also see where it's lightening up right around the second arrow, just inside second arrow, right there. The players are wearing out a little bit of a track area right there in the heads.
Weber in the 6. Yeah!
Going to break with a 6-pack, Mike J. Take us away.
11 shots, 11 strikes. Who's going to blink first? Find out next. PBA Cheetah Championship in Vegas. It's the holiday season, so now is a great time to head to PBA.com to check out all the officially licensed PBA merchandise and apparel. Items available at the online store include t-shirts, hats, jackets, polos, and more. Simply click the shop tab at PBA.com to get started.
Mike J, let's see how the oil is transitioned. Now, I want you to take a look at this line right here. That is the end of the oil pattern at 35 feet. But take a close look. You can see a little bit of the oil being dragged down the lane. Now, as we push down this lane, I'm going to show you the laydown area right around the arrows and the ball track that the players have been beating up. This is how the oil pattern transitions. Look at how much lighter it gets right around this second arrow. That's what these bowling balls do to an oil pattern.
First time in PBA Tour history we've added dye to the oil to show you what the players have to navigate. Now, all strikes. Malott needs one here in the 6th to keep pace with Weber.
Remember in the first match how close to the edge Wes Malott was. But as we take a look now, the players have started to move in to this zone right here and then feeding it to the edge of the lane.
Easy math, nothing but strikes, even. Halfway home in the semifinal, Parker Bone awaits for the winner. 7th frame.
That was just a great look by our cameraman down lane at Wes Malot's bowling ball coming right at the viewing audience. You can see just how close to the edge it got.
Stay aggressive.
Pete's had that mantra for every shot. The 4th greatest player in PBA history, as voted in 2009. Very soon that his father was just ahead of him in 3rd place. All strikes for Weber, 7th frame. Light and
A flat 10, a mixing 10.
Well, this match was shaping up
Flat, mixing 10.
and looking like the first player to miss was going to lose, and Weber is the first to miss. This ball bounces a little bit. When the ball bounces, it's not going to grab the lane, and this may have delayed the hook just enough for Pete to come in light.
Ah, man.
I think one of the things that we haven't seen on display today, because of the oil pattern and the striking environment, is the fact that
Supposed to do that.
Pete Weber is an excellent spare shooter as well.
Really wasn't supposed to do that.
and that one comes the other way.
Bounce.
And Greek Church.
Frickin' commercial breaks. Gosh dang it. Commercial breaks kill me every time.
Well, that ball got right real early, and trouble was imminent. As soon as that ball hit the lane, it looked like it just pushed right. Great try on the Greek Church, but when you get it that far right, that quick, ball's going to go through the nose. Pete paid the ultimate penalty. Now he needs some serious help from Malott.
Weber can still shoot 253. Malott's on the front 7.
Well, Weber's got to strike out and he needs Malott to open.
Eight-bagger, and you start thinking about a certain round number right about now.
I'm not saying it because I don't want to jinx him or black cloud him. Started 3 of 7 strikes, and now it's 13 of 13.
$10,000 bonus for a perfect game. We saw one at the World Series of Bowling last year.
Remember, he threw the last 5 the last game. He's got 13 in a row.
9 times for Wes Malott.
Well, the beast is certainly awake and alive and rearing his ugly teeth at Weber.
Weber's going to get out of the way here. Malott survived that opening match against Clara Guerrero, and now he can do something special before the title match. 10 grand bonus for a PBA perfect game on television.
Weber's not happy. So much on the line for him. Player of the Year implications. He did make the telecast for the PBA World Championship. It'll be his last chance to claim his first Player of the Year honor. He's doing a classy thing right now. People think, well, he's PO'd and he's just heaving the ball down the lane. That's not what he's doing. He's trying to finish and get out of the way and give the stage to Wes Malott and not make Wes sit and wait.
Come on, Wes.
That's the sportsmanship of Weber. He's out of the way with 242, and now Wes Malott, who narrowly escaped our opening match, has match in hand with a chance to do something special at the World Series of Bowling. Parker Bone will bowl Wes in the title match, but first is a matter called the 10th frame.
I'm serious. That was a real classy thing that Weber just did. He couldn't have bowled the 9th and 10th frame any faster.
Mixing strike for 10.
We talk about releases. Wes Malott has got probably the closest release to Pete Weber of any other player on this tour. He gets the ball to retain energy for such a long time, he can get it to return from anywhere. And he also proves he can bowl on the tough stuff by winning the 2013 US Open. 2 strikes away.
And a solid 10.
Denies Malott perfection, but he will move to the championship match.
That was a great shot. And look at the sportsmanship by Pete Weber.
Academic. Wes Malott gives the audience a thrill and takes out a PBA Hall of Famer, and he's got one more on his way to the PBA Cheetah Championship. #1 seed Parker Bone III. That match is coming up, but after the break, the first stage of a charity event, the PBA League Challenge. We're going to be bowling blind. Stay with us.